what you just asked me again. Ask me what you asked me.
Rachel Maddow,
I can't even fucking believe you right now. What the hell just happened? Oh,
You put the phone in front of the...
I am no longer making fun of you. Oh my God. So hilarious. Rachel Maddow is on CNN. Very fucking famous. Lesbian. Oh, Rach, I'm just going to say it. You can fucking yell at me later because we know each other. She's kind of mannish like me. Only I'm way more mannish.
We don't get CNN in the UK. It doesn't reach us.
Fine. I don't understand why England doesn't get CNN. That's fucked up.
Everywhere.
Sorry, Rachel, again. Holly's over here. I'm over here. Divine's behind me. Let's shoot. Let's go, bitches.
Two things I'm going to say. One, fantastic sunglasses. And two, thank you so much for being here. This is going to be fun. I can already tell.
And who's Rachel Maddow? Sorry, I'm joking.
I'm learning a lot right now. I'm learning so much in the last 5 minutes.
Our vast experience of culture in America, you know. I can't remember the name of the character I play. Sketch, thank you. So, my name is Rachel Maddow. My name is Lea DeLaria. I play Sketch.
Okay, now tell me what just happened.
Not bragging, but I made a bunch of movies at the same time I made this movie. I just had a really good year when it comes to independent film. So I made 2 shorts and like 5 movies and a television pilot, all independently done around the same time. So many of the names were getting crossed in my head. And also I'm doing a lot of interviews at the same time. So I just went, wait, this is my favorite character. I like to do that when I'm doing something where I can get away with it. And most independent films, first of all, they all want my name on that. These independent films, they all want my name up there. So that's good. I love that that's actually happened for me in my life because look at me, whoever thought that would happen. I like to do that and get that credit because then I can look at the cut before it becomes a final, you know what I mean, and be involved in the final cut and make sure I'm happy with everything that's on the screen. Are we telling the story? Has the action been edited in a way that the story is told really fucking well? You know, all that stuff that as an executive producer, I have say in. So when you're an actor and not an executive producer, sorry, I don't mean to talk to people like they're idiots. Mostly, I'm pretty sure it's our showbiz people watching this. But so you all know when you're an actor, you have no fucking say at all, like at all. So when you get that, oh, I've got an executive producer credit. Oh, guess what? You have say. I was involved in script. Like when I first read the script, I absolutely loved it. I was like, I've never read anything quite like this. It was jumping off the page, but it needs work. There are things here that need to be fixed. I would love to do this because they came at me with the script. I would love to do this, but I want say because there are things here I think I can help with also. I mean, I've been in the business a long time. I've always written my own stand-up, if you want to call it writing, because all I do is walk out on stage and start talking. I've actually directed a lot of things that I have done. So, I mean, I've got and everyone has always said to me, like everyone I've ever worked with in that sort of capacity has always said to me, you're like a natural born editor. Like, I don't even have to storyboard. I go, you know what works better? This. I can just see it in my head. So I'm kind of lucky that way. So, yeah, I said, I want to jump on, but I want this credit because I want to be able to say, guys, you got to do it. I changed the title. I was one of the reasons the title was changed to Knock Shadow. And I also made the suggestion that it was already there, basically, like a horror, if you know what I mean. It already had a horror presence. Lean into it. And it became, over the course of time, all of us working together was such an ensemble group of women working together and coming up with the final script that we came up with. Sketch was always in it. Sketch is that person in the institution that's been there forever, that knows all the tricks, that knows everybody. I mean, which I think they make very clear. Again, that really jumped out at me on the page. The backstory of the family, it's just something this is something I ran through the director, through the writer, you know, and just kind of went, this is what I'm thinking. And basically I was told that's basically what we were thinking too. So it was all coming out that way. And, you know, I think that all short films, especially nowadays, you make the short, you do the festival circuit. If it does well, then you can probably make the feature. So my guess is that's going to be expanded if the feature happens or not. Oh,
Good.
fuck yeah. Seriously, you ever seen anything
about-
like it? I was interested in the time frame of it, like when this period piece taking place at this certain time. This is what institutions were like. My character, for example, is from a wealthy Boston family, and at that time, she was very radical and it couldn't be queer, so they institutionalized her. Which you could do back then. You could just throw people in a fucking institution for being queer. The medical world or institution, they had a certain way of putting things in boxes, and this is how this is, and this is how that is. And they kind of show sort of the old school idea. And then here's this new idea that's coming out that's really gonna help people with trauma. No one ever discusses this. No one ever talks about it. Like people their lives are being changed by this. That is like the using our powers for good kind of thing. Fuck yeah. Lauren, great. I mean, like insanely great. So yeah. Because, here's the thing with me and directors that I generally always say the second I get on a set, when I'm talking to them, or if we talk beforehand, which happens a lot. I am not one of those actors. I'm really not precious. The director is the painter, right? The film is the canvas. I'm the paint. And so you are never... I fucking hate when actors do this. You are never going to hear me go, my character wouldn't do that. It doesn't make any sense. My job, as I see it, is to come up with the reason why the character would do what the director is asking them to do. And maybe that's because I come from more of a theater. I made a big name in theater, which is what got me into film. I was on television before theater. I used to work with a guy named Andy Griffith, who's really famous in America. You won't know him. Andy, at the wrap of one season of the television show Matlock, for those of you out there, gave us all t-shirts that said, let me see if I got this right, theater is craft, film is art, television is furniture. I mean, I started out in television. It's completely different, than film. All that theatrical background that I have allows me to just, get into the craft of acting and do what I think is right as an actor for what the director is asking. So yeah, Lauren and I, we've got on great. Definitely, I believe in the final cut that she comes off as kind of a den mother. And that's basically what those people are. I mean, she has advice. She says she knows who's a doctor, who's not a doctor. This is that back and forth. Yeah, you should talk to this one. You shouldn't talk to, and she's, really gives you that idea of mother, which was what we were sort of looking for in that moment. So, no, it doesn't. Yeah, I think that I'm very pleased. And this is something you never hear me say. Very happy with my work in this film. Me. I found the film compelling. I couldn't stop watching it. And I went back to it a week later or 2 weeks later to go, was it really that good? And the same thing happened. I found the film compelling and I couldn't stop watching it. A lot of shorts are written by college students and film students and then they come to you with their short. And I actually will say yes to these if I find the script is interesting. How shall I put this? I've come to a place in my career where I do not have to say yes to everything because I'm not trying to eat a peanut butter sandwich. You know what I mean? I do have the opportunity to pick and choose the things I like. And the recent 2 or 3 shorts that I have made in the last year and a half were scripts that I was gaga about. Just gaga about them. I think a lot of actors are now doing people that you recognize and names that you recognize are now doing shorts because of basically the same reason. Because the opportunity to do something interesting, new, unique, really incredibly well written, work in a capacity where you have a little input, all of that. And I think a lot of actors are just really happy to do that. I like to go to the Academy Award. They do a thing here in New York where they show all the shorts on one night. I usually go to that. And if they're streaming anywhere, I always watch them. I like documentaries. I like shorts. Those are the things that are hard to find, and I try to get to them before the award ceremony. And even like Netflix and various streaming services have like shorts. So you can just go boom, 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 and just watch a bunch of shorts. It's fun. If I see a short that I like, I'm going to do it. I don't know why I wouldn't. Once again, I'm, Everything's good. I'm knocking on wood right now because that's when I get, cancer and die. Everything's good. People are out there with short scripts. Make sure it's fucking good before you send it to my people. I know I just said I'll do it, but it's better be fucking good. That's all I'm going to say. It's called Old Dykes. And that was actually the film that I went to at the film festival in Vancouver, where there was trouble for me getting back into America from Canada. It's called Old Dykes. I think some of it is also the title. I mean, just everything about that was going to get me in trouble at the border crossing. It's produced by the AFI Institute. I have an EP credit on that one as well. It is, again, when I read it, I went, never seen anybody do this, and we're just starving for it, talking about an older generation of queer people. It's about three people, but two people most especially, who've been just lifelong friends since college. And one of them is dying. So, and then hijinks ensue. So yeah, that's it. And that's all just starting, like I said, just starting the festival circuit as well. Yes. And as things in our industry get more complicated with all the sort of technological bullshit, I'm a lesbian, I should be able to move my tongue well. Technological bullshit. I think a lot of us are just like, we want to just get back to basics and tell a good story. All of us that are doing that really know that. You know what I mean? I think we really know that. And this is being done on purpose. And I'm not trying to speak for every actor. I think when you're seeing something like that, it's being done on purpose. We are making a conscious choice. I have one germinating. And as a matter of fact, I'm thinking about a short film shorts are cheaper. They're easier to make. Hell, you can film a short on your iPhone camera. And, I'm 100% thinking about it. We have the title. It's See You Next Tuesday. See You Next Tuesday.
Oh no, I'm British. I know that.
You know that one. You know that word cunt very well, don't you? It's about a dyke couple who are in the middle of an argument, and then the butch calls the femme a cunt, and hijinks ensue. You will never see anything like it. It really is unique, and I know a lot of people in my business say that. I don't say shit lightly when I say it. I'm not that person. Y'all know me. I've never been that person. This is a really unique and interesting film and should be seen. So if you have the opportunity to see it, please see it.